¿Qué tal? Muy buenas tardes, tengan todos ustedes bienvenidos una vez más a Arizona Deportiva, donde hoy estamos de manteles largos. Una entrevista muy padre, muy emocionante con la jugadora del momento, la goleadora de la Sun Devils, que antes de comenzar, Vicky, Enasia, let me tell you something. I want to apologize to all your fans, everyone out there, because we should have this interview a long time ago. Well, but I think this is the right time because think about it. You're the right strike.
Yeah.
It's a good answer for the ASU Sun Devils women's soccer team. But we're going to talk about that, a little more about that. Vicky Perez, Vicky, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. I'm going to go ahead and speak in English because he's doing the Spanish portion and we're going to have sort of a Spanglish type of show today. So hopefully everyone watching enjoys it and can relate to it.
Enasia, first of all, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you guys for having me on here. Like you said, it's kind of overdue, but I'm glad that I'm here.
I feel bad. You make me feel bad. No, really. I think we should have you before the season. You know, like, hey, what's your goal for the season? You know, I want to score 20 goals. Which
no, I'm glad we didn't have. No, you know, you jinx it, right? Yeah, exactly. You're gonna do something and then it doesn't happen. But then if you do it after, now it's going celebration. Okay, I did that.
So I think next interview we should see you carry the trophy. You know, the away. You know, hey.
Oh my God, that's the goal. That's the goal for at least the 4 years or 3.5 years that I'm here for, to like win something. Speaking of goal, no pun intended. What is going on with all these crazy? I don't know.
Looks so easy. Like, what's
crazy? The game that I went to, you didn't score, but the game didn't go to. My mom said the same thing. My mom and my brother came for 2 games. I forget what 2 games they were, but they were home. I didn't score. And then as soon as they left, I scored, and they were like, I was like, I don't know. I think it's just, you know, maybe you guys don't come back. Is there like a superstition now that like they shouldn't go to the games? Because like my sister's watching football. She literally leaves the room and she'll be in like the kitchen or the family room. And I'm like, don't come back. I'm not going to say who our team is because I don't want to have any haters. Like, we're watching. We're watching NFL. She literally now, the superstition that we have is she stays in another room. Yeah. Like real talk. So maybe Dad, stay away, watch from TV so she can. I don't think it's a superstition. I just think that I was kind of a little nervous because they were watching in person and it's been a while, you know, especially since she didn't have a spring season. So, but I'm kind of happy with how the season's going, especially like personally and also as a team, because like we all said, everyone's been saying like, oh, ASU this year it's young team, we have big freshmen coming, like a big freshman class. And at first, like, we were kind of a little nervous, you know, because, like, there was more new players than returners, you know. But I'm really glad that with the group that we have, because they're on a roll. All the freshmen that are playing and starting, they're holding their own, and they're showing that they're good enough to start as a freshman.
That's true. I see a lot of unity between you guys before the game, after the game, even on social media. And that speaks a lot because, I mean, think about the rotations Coach Graham is doing right now. I mean, you come out, the next 3 come in, and it's like nonstop. So I think you're right. I think this year, because there's no that pressure of all the starters. Oh man, I'm gonna be benched. You know, no, that's not like that anymore. It's like everyone is gonna play. Everyone's gonna have the time to play.
Which is a good thing because it shows that your spot is not always like that, or an injury, someone's coming in to take it. And I feel that the people that are coming on, they could easily just show their talent too. They're holding in their own and they're holding in the spot. So I think that's amazing, team-wise. And as personally for myself, I think this year has probably been a really good year for me. Scoring goals and just, you know, assisting.
Say the truth, bad as a goal.
Yeah, pretty much. I honestly, the last goal that I scored, everyone's been asking me like, oh, how did I feel? Like what was going through my head? And honestly, like if you rewatch the video, like I looked up at the goalkeeper maybe a millisecond. Like it wasn't like I was staring at her. Like I looked up and I looked back down. And then I just saw she was off. She was really far to the right of her goalie line, and I was just like the left side's wide open. So like we were tied, so I was just like whatever. I mean,
you kick it like that. and then somehow the ball got straight, but I don't know, it was just curving.
It curved, yeah, it curved because of the way I hit it. So it made the goalie think that it was like going straight to her, but then it like curved last second.
I have a real question. What did you eat for breakfast that day, girl? Wheaties or what? Like, that was amazing.
What did I eat for breakfast?
Rice?
Yeah, because you wanted to see.
I actually think I had Chick-fil-A breakfast.
Oh my God.
So now I think I had Chick-fil-A breakfast. I actually did, because I remember I think we did. Oh my God, we did. I think we had friggin' me and May and Dahlia, those are the two teammates. We had breakfast in the morning, and then we were like, oh, it's only like what, like, I think it was 10 o'clock. We literally changed our clothes and rushed to the nearest Chick-fil-A because they close at 10:30, and then they stopped serving breakfast. That's what I had.
So Chick-fil-A is a superfood, and now that my daughter, or when she does ask for it, I'm going to tell her yes every day. I need to tell her no, I'm tired of Chick-fil-A.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's so good.
Enasia, continue talking about ASU. How do you see Coach Graham with this new team? I mean, you guys showing a lot. I don't want to say improvement. You guys showing a lot of passion, a lot of love for the game. What are he telling you guys?
I think this year, honestly, yes, we do have a lot more passion, and we do have a lot more chemistry. Surprisingly, you'd think last year a bunch of returners and older girls, you'd be more chemistry. But I think since the team's so young, it's like, oh, you can like relate. Yeah, you can relate a little bit more than having an older squad. And even our seniors now, they're still like in the clique with us. So I think the chemistry is a really big factor there, honestly. And I'm just super happy because it's sisterhood. Like, one of the questions I was asked on one of my other interviews after the game was like, what? They all came jumping on you after the game when you scored. And I was just like, yeah, I can tell you one thing, it's sisterhood. Because I know for a fact if I have a good day, a bad game, I get hurt or this, da-da-da, they're still going to cheer me on no matter like what I do. And that's vice versa. So it's like this year I feel like our team is just really good overall.
And that's true because talking to Logan on the sidelines, we talk to each other and hey, I want to see Enasia with Savannah and Jasuka, or vice versa. I want to see Enasia with Florence and number 15 of her name, number 15.
Bray.
Yeah, I want to see. We want to see you with all three because I mean, you applied to the game.
Yeah, it's just the fact of knowing the players' capability before they come in the game, which is also a good thing to know. Like, for example, like when Gabby comes on, I know that she's gonna run, so I'm playing more balls in behind. And with Sabs on the field, like I know she's hold up 1-2, then go type play. So it's about knowing like what the person is and how they are on the field. So that's just what I keep in the factor. But I love playing with like all of them, especially the freshmen. I love playing with Sav. Sav and I feel like connect really well together. Ella too. She's playing the 10 right now. She's amazing. And then Sue. Oh yeah, Sue is absolutely amazing. I don't know what she eats in 4 games, but she's on something. She always wins a free kick in the right spot too. It's so funny. But no, I love playing with them. And honestly, like defensively this year, I absolutely give a shout out to like our defense, because I remember last year it was like defense needs to be better, because the attacking was doing a Lord. Defense this year has been really good. Liska and not Curb. We call her Curb, but her name's Lauren. But her last name's Kerber, so that's why we call her Kirby. So she plays the 6. Hannah, Allie, and then our goalkeeper Pally. Oh my God, she's amazing. Like, I love her in goal, and she'll stop every shot that she can.
That's awesome. So we've been talking about team chemistry and all of that, but I feel like you, as an individual contributor, your game has elevated since last year. What do you think has contributed to your success, and how your game has elevated from last season to this?
Besides Chick-fil-A.
That's true. I think just over the summer, I was playing with the Puerto Rican national team. And that gave me a little bit of confidence, coming back, because we didn't really have a spring season.
That you can do more.
Yeah, that I can do more. So it gave me a little confidence. And then going back home and then training with the boys and them, getting on me and stuff like that. And just building tougher skin and knowing that I'm able to take that person 1v1 down the line. And I'm able to dribble, and I'm able to shoot from different angles. You know what I mean?
You've done it. You've done it.
Yeah, and I think making and also just talking to coach about it sometimes too. He told me like
to get more in the box, and then I'll score. So I've been trying to get more in the box, obviously, and it's been working. So I've been in the right positions at the right time. Sometimes I'm not there, and sometimes it is. But overall, it's been pretty good, and I think I was told I was second in the pack for goals, which is pretty good as a sophomore. So
It's not pretty good. It's amazing.
yeah, that's it. I think the girl in front of me, I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on this, but I think she's a senior, so
Wow.
it's actually pretty cool to just at least be in the top 5.
So yeah, I've told her this before. Like, I think it's amazing the level of confidence you have at your age, and I'm gonna ask you the same question because maybe we have a different set of people watching tonight. What tips or like to little girls that are watching that feel like they're not confident or they're not good enough, and they see you and they're like, wow, she's got it. Like, what can you tell them to elevate their confidence when they're playing a sport or just anything they want to do in life?
I say just believe in yourself at first. If you don't believe that you can do something, then you're not going to be able to do it. Like, if your mindset is, oh, I can't do this, I can't juggle, I can't dribble, I can't do push-ups, I can't do stuff, then you're not going to do it because mentally you're already checked out. There's been so many occasions where I've been mentally checked out, but I still did it anyways. But honestly, you just got to put your mind to whatever you want to do in life. And with me, I just put my mind into soccer, and I knew where I wanted to be when I was at a young age, and I didn't stop until I got there. And that's what made the difference, hang around a good group of people. I promise you don't need a big group of friends. Like, I promise you by the time you go to college, you probably still won't even be talking to like 5 of them. You'll probably have 2 solid good friends. And parties, there's so many in college. You don't have to worry about it when you're in high school. High school is when you build up your character, your personality, your characteristic, your goals in life. By the time you get into college, you'll meet new friends and you'll go to parties and everything like that at an appropriate time. But all I'm saying is that you'll have so much fun. It's just do the work before you get to work.
Don't go anywhere, Enasia. We're going to go to a quick break. Vamos a una pausa comercial para que Enasia nos hable de su estancia, de su gira, ahora sí representando a la selección de Puerto Rico. We're going to come back and I want you guys to share your experience playing for Puerto Rico national team.
Okay.
Regresamos. Ya estamos de vuelta, gracias por continuar con nosotros. Recuerda, Edición Deportiva todos los martes a partir de las 7 de la noche. Nos puedes seguir en nuestras redes sociales en Facebook, Instagram. Recuerda que ya empieza la temporada con los Phoenix Suns. También recuerda seguir al equipo femenil de la Sun Devils todos los jueves y domingos con la cobertura de nosotros, con Rafa Sánchez, Logan, Vicky y demás. Entonces continuamos con esta tremenda entrevista con la goleadora del momento, la jugadora que está de moda para la conferencia Pac-12, Enasia. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Tell us and share with us your experience representing a country.
That's a great question. Honestly, representing Puerto Rico, at first, I was like, I was kind of iffy about it at first. I was like, I don't really know anyone. I don't know, like, who am I going to meet there? But then when I got there, I was the oldest one there. Everyone was like an 05 or younger. I'm a 04. And so, but honestly, like, meeting the girls, getting to know their story, and then just bonding with them off of what games and stuff like that. Even though we lost a couple, it was like we lost, but we lost as a team, and it was really like cool how fast we all connected. Like, they were coming from like New Jersey, Puerto Rico, New York, Florida, California, and we all just came together in one area, and we just played a bunch of other countries, and I thought that was pretty cool. And we worked off together really quick. Only having like 1 or 2 practices before a big game was insane. But again, it's just with the chemistry and how you are vulnerable enough to just open up with people. The coaching staff was amazing. I loved them. They knew that talent that I had, and they were like, just like, here, just go. And they gave me I was very thankful at the fact when they played me in the games, they played me at the 10, and they told me, like, I have the freedom to do whatever I wanted in the middle, which is You know, some coaches don't really say that, so you don't really know, but I'm glad they said that to me. That's really helpful.
Because that's how it should be, right?
Yeah, but you know how sometimes, coaches are not
Do your thing.
yeah. You know, some coaches are like, oh, you're like more like a 10, you're more like a 10-8, you know, they're like tactical things. But like, everybody knows that, knows soccer, knows football, that like a 10 can like, be a forward, come down to the 6, get the ball, you know what I mean? It's just a whole bunch of things. But I'm really thankful that I got the opportunity to play. It was a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I would love to go back to it 100%. Yeah, it was amazing. I scored a couple times, assisted a bunch of good goals, and I got to watch some really good games, so it was amazing.
How was your dad excited?
Yeah, my dad was like, go, shoot, go have fun. And then he came to a couple of my games, and that was amazing. That was cool. Knowing that my mom and my brother are watching on TV and my dad is saying, that's pretty cool.
What is your biggest lesson learned or biggest takeaways from that experience of playing for Puerto Rico?
Just to take in those types of moments. It doesn't really hit you and realize it until you're at home and you're like sitting in your bed and you're like, wow, I just played for Puerto Rico. Like, it doesn't really process in your head at the fact when you're doing it, because you're just thinking you're putting on another jersey and you're just, playing the sport that you love. But then when you're looking back on it and you hear the commentators and you hear, like, what people are saying, it's like, oh, shit, I just did that. So it's like, it's a true honor, honestly.
How was that language barrier? Did you...
Honestly, like, I feel like when I surround myself around people that speak Spanish, it takes me time to, like, pick up on it. But, like, when I'm around, like, people that speak Spanish, I understand it. I just don't speak it. But so you'd be surprised, the majority of the girls didn't really speak Spanish. There's only a few, but the few that did, I kind of picked up and understood what they were saying, which was really good and helpful, obviously.
All right, Aisha, well, first game of the interview.
Right.
This one.
It's all games, it's all fun and games, right?
You want to do words or you want to do penalty kicks?
I want to do the one word. So it's going to be like flashing cards, right? I'm going to flash it in front of you and just spit out the first word that comes to mind.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay? Okay. Let me unfold this so you can see it clearly. I gotta show it to the camera.
Yes.
Let me unfold it. Hold on. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
They're stuck. Okay, I'm gonna make sure they're okay.
Florida.
No, what does it mean to you?
What is it? First word. Home.
Graham.
Oh, wait, my turn.
Oh, I thought we were doing 1-on-1.
Yeah, 1-on-1.
Sorry. I'll stop it.
I thought of Graham was reading. I saw that.
We said Graham. Coach Graham?
Yeah, Coach Graham.
That's an organization. Big 12.
West Virginia.
Okay, 1-on-1.
Gloves.
God, I cannot wait for this one. Look again. Ready?
Oh, yeah, I don't see it. Oh, my God, my boyfriend. I love Neymar, even though, he's had a child already, it's fine.
Oh my God. So my daughter's here in the studio and she like opened her mouth wide like, I don't know why all girls are in love with him.
I know, like, why? Why him?
What did you say, boyfriend?
Yeah. My mom knows, so Mom, Sisterhood.
Last one for me.
Oh God.
Ew. Say some
Ew.
ew. I like that.
Ew.
I was thinking you were gonna say gross.
I just ew.
High five, girl. We've been had the same reaction.
Ew.
Yeah.
No. What is it? Bear down? What is it? Whatever the heck that is.
What is that?
I don't know. Me. Myself. My family.
Out of these images, Enasia, which one represents you the most?
I already know which one it is. Can I guess?
Neymar.
Oh my God!
No, I'm kidding.
Which one you?
No, I was gonna say you did the Florida picture or the soccer picture or the respect one, honestly. But the one of like me and my teammates, that one was a good one because, like I said, sisterhood is a big thing. So,
So I picked this one
why?
because when I interviewed you, this is where it all started.
That's true.
So this brought you to sisterhood. This brought you to ASU. This brought you to Arizona.
It brought me many places. The soccer ball, just being able to kick one.
Your parents sacrificed.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff.
Love for Neymar.
Yeah. I remember a key moment. You know what FIFA is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I remember one day I was at home. This is like when we had our old house. my dad was like, come on, we're going to go to the store. And I was like, okay. So we went to GameStop, and I was like, what are we doing here? And he was like, can I get FIFA? And I was like, what is this? I had no idea what it was. It was FIFA 13. That was the first one we got. And he was like, this is a soccer. I was fresh, you know, I was soccer, whatever, and he wanted to show me the game. I was like, okay. So then we had a PS3 at the time, so I was playing it all the time, you know, whatever. And then gradually we just got every single year of FIFA ever since then up to like now. And that's just like the key moment of like how like I love to play soccer. Even though I wasn't playing it, I was playing it on the TV.
How old were you?
I have no idea. Like 9 or 10. Yeah.
So a baby.
Yeah, like multiple years ago. Yeah, guys, that's so crazy.
Anisha, coming back a little bit to your current status with the team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I ask you what would you like as a goal? I mean, of course, championship, but would you prefer maybe just to maintain this sisterhood for the next few years? Because, you know, they will come and go, you know.
Yeah.
You still have 2 more years, 2.5 years. What would you like as your current goal?
A current team goal, I'd say, is a pretty good one, is that our goal is to like at least finish like top 4 in the pack. So right now, as current standings after our games, we are the 4th. We're right behind. We're in UCLA, USC, and Stanford. And honestly, for us,
That Stanford game was close.
that's good. Exactly, that's what I was saying. Like, everyone's been commenting about how young our team is and how, you know, and I'm like, it doesn't matter how young the team is, it matters about the result. And if we're over here tying 2, or we had Stanford 1-1 for majority of the game, and then we lost 2-1, that says a lot about us. We went in nothing to lose. We knew they were a good team, but that just shows how much of a good team we are too, you know? So, but a personal goal, I think, honestly, for myself is to just keep scoring and creating more opportunities. Because, honestly, I feel that when I create opportunities for myself or others, it makes our team a lot better.
Gotcha. Now, Anisha, with this, with your second year here in Arizona, even though your parents come and go, how are you able to handle the long distance?
That's a good question. Honestly,
It doesn't feel like it's a long distance because you have them. Right?
Yeah, I feel like it's not really long distance as much because when I was 13, I went to boarding school, so I wasn't really home all the time. And I knew that when I was younger, I always wanted to go to college out of the States or not out of the States, out of Florida, I should say, Florida, because I knew that there was good teams. And so going to Arizona, obviously I don't know why I chose the furthest college out of all the things, but no, I feel like they're always there. I call them, you know, especially my mom and my brother, you know, I call them all the time. You know, my mom calls me at the same time every day because it's 3-hour difference. So she gets off of work at like 3-ish, 3:30. So I know she's going to call me around 12:30. She calls me all the time. So honestly, it doesn't feel like they're gone. And plus, I did see my mom like, I think it was last month. But I just think about it ahead, and then in the next 2 months, I'll see her again, you know. So it's not really like too bad. And plus, you guys are like kind of sort of like family. So it's like not really like you guys are so far. You know, so it's like helps out, you know, seeing like at least somebody I know is there, so it helps.
Perfect.
That's what I was going to ask you next is like, what things do you have here that makes it home for you, even though Florida, your real home, is so far?
Well, like I said, you guys, honestly, and friends, definitely friends. I'll call her Kirby since I already explained who she was. Kirby's my roommate. We share an apartment together, so she's a junior and I'm a sophomore, so she's like, you know, my older sister. You could say, you know, we talk shit together, we, you know, do everything together. And then there's Megan, and then there's Nia. Those are like my freshman friends that we've been together for, you know, since we came here last year together. And then also Dahlia, Allie. I hang out with like a bunch of them. They're honestly, especially Dahlia, like her family lives here. She is from Arizona, so it's really helpful because they cook dinner, they'll invite me over, they'll show me their family. So it's like a home away from home. And my mom's met them when she came here, so, and her brother and my brother are already like best friends now, so.
Now, tell us about some secrets from. ¿Qué tal? Muy buenas tardes, tengan todos ustedes bienvenidos una vez más a Arizona Deportiva, donde